Hey, Internet. Travis from Snake Den Entertainment and Cursed Sons here with another album review. Uh, since Queterfest is right around the corner, Queterfest 5 is right around the corner, I figured what better time than to do the last released recordings with the band Skell that Keith ever did. We're going to do 2017's Everything's Fine. It was produced, mixed, and engineered by Rob Diener at Contagious Music. It was mastered by Brad Blackwood at Euphoric Mastering. It features Mikey Pallone on guitar, Mike Eckes on bass, Wally Wright on vocals, and the late great Keith Queter on drums. Cover design was by Gary Kalinowski. We're going to get right into it right here. The first track is called Deaf Ears. Starts out with a very Iron Maiden-esque intro and just cuts right into some pummeling vocals by Wally. Wally really tears it up on this song. It's so full of tempo changes, and it's the Skell's a slave to the riff, man. The riffs throughout the whole record are rock solid, and I think this is a great opening track. It really sets the tempo for what Skell is all about. The timing is just so good. Another earmark of Skell that they're able to stop, start, change the timing. And this track just, if there was one Skell tune that could give you everything, a little bit everything that they're about, it would definitely be Deaf Ears, because it's just a little sample of everything they do. Track number 2, this is called Lose Myself, and it has one of the best starts to the song. They don't piss around, they get right to it. Here's the song, deal with it. Once again, Wally is powerful as hell on them vocals. It's very great, and I gained an appreciation for Skell's gang vocals on this particular album. They use it a ton. But they use it well. You know, they don't put things out of place. The melodies that Mikey P and Mike Eckes throw in the backing is just, it's good. It's really rock solid. And there's a guitar solo smack dab towards the end of this tune. I almost said smack dab in the middle, but it's towards the end of the tune. It's just short and to the point. Like, Mikey P doesn't over abuse the solo at all. You can definitely tell these dudes are a slave to the tune as well as a slave to the riff, because they don't piss around. Like, if you don't need a guitar solo, they don't put one in. If it just needs just a little bit of something extra, they throw it in there. Track number 3 is a song called Everything's Fine. Now, this to me was the biggest step from the root Skell sound. It just has the sweet lone guitar intro and Wally's vocals, and Wally really shows off his ability, like his range on this particular track. And it's the most uncharacteristic thing about it is it's got a really slow build until you get to the heavy part, which is just so outside of Skell that it's crazy. And then you get this real extended mellow part in the middle of the song that it's melodic as hell. It's great for the song. And then at the end of the melodic part, you get smacked in the face with that atypical Skell sound with killer drums and a crushing riff. Pretty rad tune. Track number 4, Menskite. There's no pissing around on this one either. They just go right to it. And this particular track is a track where everybody gets to shine on. You get to hear Keith. Keith uses the whole entire kit. It seems like everything in his bag of tricks in his repertoire, he pulls out on this song, and it's my personal favorite on the album. E-Dog totally shreds it up on the bass. Mikey P throws down some pretty good leads. And the thing about the leads in this song is, you know, you can say about how Mikey P throws down the leads, but E-Dog follows him the whole way through it. And Wally's just right on it, too, with the vocals. Track number 5 is the radio edit of Everything's Fine, because the original Everything's Fine has a lot of stuff in the middle that they cut out and shorten it up. And it's still a decent tune, but nonetheless, it's the same tune. The reason this album is so near and dear to me is because these guys are what made me want to start playing music in bars, wanted to make me start playing tunes. And they are seriously the definition of how to act when you're in a band. Like, they treat everybody so amazingly. And it's the last recordings of Keith Queter with Skell, which Keith was a good dude, amazing drummer, but an even better person, which it makes me sad that these are the last tracks that he did. But at the same time, this is the first recordings with Wally. So it's like a new beginning. Wally is... Keith told me a long time ago when he said that they were going to get Wally to front the band. He looked at me and he said, "Wally's the guy, man, I'm telling you." And he wasn't shitting. Like, Wally's an amazing front man. And if you've ever seen Skell, you know that the rest of the band's rock solid too. So, once again, I'm going to tell you, don't take my word for it. Check the album out for yourself. You can listen to it on YouTube. You can stream it wherever you stream music. For all things Skell, go to skellrocks.com or check them out on Facebook. And I hope to see all of you at Queterfest 5 on Saturday.